Hello and welcome. For those of you who don't know, my name is Ms. Delaney, and I'm one of the mild SDC teachers at Monte Vista. I have prepared a short little presentation just to go over and explain a couple things about the biology class. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to join us tomorrow night at the virtual back to school night. But in the meantime, here's a presentation and I hope you enjoy. And also, if you want a copy, I can share it with you later. But let us begin. A couple of the things that I will be discussing are the MILD program. I have a picture of the textbook. There's just a brief class description. I do go over my rules and expectations. And I also share some of the online tools and apps that we will be using. And then finally, I've provided my contact information. Just to begin, I wanted to discuss the MILD SDC program. All of our SDC classes do meet high school graduation requirements. So when our students are done, they will leave with the Monte Vista High School diploma. With that being said, our courses do not meet A through G requirements. So our students are eligible to enter a community college after Monte Vista, but they are not eligible for a four-year university. The other teacher and I, Ms. Correa, work on several skills in the program. One of the biggest thing that we try to impart and help our students with is advocating, but we also help them with study skills and homework skills, and other just essential skills that they will need for life after Monte Vista. Okay, so this is the correct textbook. I hope you picked it up. This is the life science, which is the high school graduation requirement is life science. All right, just a brief class description. This is a modified curriculum. So again, this goes back to it's not an A through G requirement curriculum. In addition to the textbook, I do like to use other resources and online tools just to give a varied approach and just to keep it interesting. I really like to, jazz things up and keep the students engaged. So it's been really fun learning all these things. It's definitely a challenge, but we will definitely engage and learn and just come out of this remote learning better. Um, One of the things that I did want to explain is the content of the class does follow the NGSS and Common Core standards. So we will be using those and following them. And we will also be using the 8 practices of NGSS, which is the next generation of science. All right, these are my rules and expectations for the remote learning and for when we return to class. I'll just give a brief overview. Students start out with 100 points and they always have an opportunity to do more, but everybody just starts with 100. And then there are just, for minor infractions, there are 1-point deductions, and then it goes to 2 points and 5 points. And if there is a continual poor choice made, then admin and parents will be involved. But this is included in my course policy, and also the video conferencing expectations are there. So just in an effort to really foster an inclusive and safe and just a great learning environment, I do have these deductions. But again, as I said, students have the opportunity to earn points back. Okay, a couple of the online tools that I will be using for biology. I love Edpuzzle. In fact, the students have already had an Edpuzzle assignment, but I love it and I use it. I also will use IXL, which is new to us, which is new to Ms. Correa and I. And then I also love the PBS channel has a website, a PBS Learning Media. And then Ms. Correa and I get a subscription to a variety of Scholastic magazines. So I will include those, one of them being a science magazine. And then not the last thing, but another thing that I will use is Common Lit, which is a great reading. Um, it's a website, and they have a lot of great articles and stories. So I love Common Lit. Um, Couple of the apps that we will be using are Flipgrid, Poll Everywhere, Remind, and Kahoot. So again, I really enjoy like mixing up and using different, different experiences, not just straight out of the book textbook work all the time. So some of these things I've already used in some of the classes. I will definitely integrate them into biology. And the last thing is my contact information, so you can reach out to me anytime. My email is bdelaney@srvusd.net. My cell phone number is area code 925-408-7759. And then my classroom number, whenever we get back into the classroom, which will hopefully be soon, is 925-314-1932. So please feel free to reach out to me at any time. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Thank you. Bye-bye.